Well, here we are in Alamogordo, New Mexico, at the Museum of Space History. We're going to go in there and check that out. They got some stuff here on the outside that we're going to look at first, and then go inside. I think this is a place that's got like the world's, it's a gravesite for, I think the dude's name was Ham. He was a chimpanzee, Ham the chimp or something. He was, I don't know if he was the first chimp in space or what they called the first chimp astronaut or whatever. Anyway, they got a German tornado sitting here. I guess they must have left it when they pulled out of Holloman. So they gave it to the museum. So they were stationed here in Holloman over in Alamogordo here for many, many years. Germans did a lot of training here with these guys. They really liked coming over here because of the weather that they got here in the desert compared to Germany. How many days a year they actually got to train and fly here, so they really enjoyed that. And then it's a lot of political crap of why they left, but I talked to actually one of the pilots that was there, that flew there, and he talked about how they just got recalled back to Germany because they were going to go to the F-35s. So they packed up, and they had families and everything here. You know, schools, I mean, they pretty much, you know, there's thousands of people here with those pilots and the support crew and everything. And anyway, so they all packed up to go back because they were going to transition to the F-35s. Well, then they found out the F-35s that they were getting were not the ones that we fly with the software and stuff. So they never got them. And he didn't know what they were going to do. So I don't know any more details than that. And that's just here to say, like I said, he's just coming from one of these guys. He was a pilot, was at the air show, and I was talking to him about it. Yeah, they really hated to leave New Mexico because they really liked the training they got here. Anyway, let's walk over there. I think over there, oh, wait a minute, let's get you some info on the plane here. German tornado. Alright, I think up there, what's that say, International Space Hall of Fame, I think that's where Ham the chimp is. What do they call him, Astro chimp? I think they might call him an Astro chimp. Okay, so let's walk over there and check that out. Yeah, what's that? World's first Astro chimp Ham. And I'll put that on there. You can read it. Died, was that 83 it says? Yeah, died in 83. He was trained at Holloman Air Force Base. His name is an acronym for Holloman Aero Med. Okay, Ham. Holloman Aero Med. Huh. That's interesting. Oh, another first here at here in New Mexico. So let's head on over here and see what they got sitting outside. And once we get over there, that looks like a, oh, that's a Nike missiles. Yeah. Once we get over there, we'll get back with you. Well, what do we got here? I think they got plaques on these. Yeah, I see plaques, so we can walk around and check this stuff out. John P. Stapp. Air and Space Park. Just kind of look around. All right. This guy's an X-7A test vehicle to develop the ramjet. Alright. Yeah. Looks like we got something here that looks like it burned up in re-entry or something. Oh, this is the bottom of a V2. Wow. Yeah, it's crazy about the V2. Here's his gaze. I think we talked about that when we talked about Goddard before, didn't we? How after World War II they had all these Germans and they wanted to know when we captured them and stuff, and said, how did you find out about all these rocket stuff? Where'd you get your knowledge and stuff? And they said, we based everything off of your Robert Goddard. We're like, what? They're like, you don't know Robert Goddard? The father of rocketry? He was in our own backyard. He was out of Roswell. And here the Germans were using all of his research and stuff to build all these V2 rockets and stuff, and we didn't have a clue. We were so far behind. Crazy. What do we got here? Looks like a rocket engine on the back. Oh yeah, it goes down these rails. And let's see what the plaque thing says. It's a parachute test vehicle. It's the first liquid-fueled rocket. I go to Mach 1.2 in 4.5 seconds. Oh. And then they'd pop a chute. Well, I already looked at this thing, so we got to go see what it is. If that's the whole full size, that's kind of weird looking. Little short, fat, stubby thing, huh? Yes. Let's see. Little Joe 2. This is the full size. What is Little Joe 2? Was used to test the Apollo launch escape system and the command performance. Oh, okay. So it was basically, they were just more concerned about the very top. This was just to get it up to a certain altitude, and then the top would come off, you know, from the Apollo, from the space shuttle, not space shuttle, from the space program when the astronauts would come back and stuff. Okay, that's why it's so stubby looking, because they don't care about this part. It was just that part up there they were testing. Gotcha. Oh, here's that parachute sled thingy. Whoa, this thing is real? I'm gonna cut across here. I thought it was for like kids to play on. What is this? Orbital test vehicle mock-up. Whoa. Reusable unmanned spacecraft. Boosted into space by a rocket, re-enters atmosphere, lands around when uses. Oh, okay. That was to see if the space shuttle would work, I guess. Huh. Am I right? Operated by the Air Force mission attendants. Many of them are classified operating as an NASA program in 1999. No, space shuttle was out before that. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, see. Oh, we got this dome over here. Better go check that out. Intercept ground optical recorder. Looks like a
missile tracking telescopic camera.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay, I don't think it's gonna.
At White Sands missile range, 51 to 65.
I don't know if this is showing up. It's got a huge glare, but yeah, there's basically a telescope in there that people sit on and they can track. They crank it kind of like anti-aircraft fire, but it's a telescope. So it looks like in there. I don't think it really showed up very well. Alright, cool. Oh, and they got the walk around. Oh, okay. Oh, we got some kind of That looks like something goes on Mars. Something that we launched and landed on Mars. Get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. Name that movie. Transportable radio direction finder designed to track a balloon. Hey, could have used that when the Chinese were flying their balloons over our country, huh?
Yep.
Okay, I've seen this before. Well, we'll come back to it. This got this dish over here, and you got that dish over there.
To whisper.
Yeah, and you face the dish opposite of each other, so one person, they face away, and then like I would turn around and face away, and you just whisper, and it's crazy how those dishes will push that sound and be able to pick it up just by whispering super duper light. So we'll do that here in a minute. We got to figure. Oh yeah, I did say Nike. Yeah, Nike Ajax. With launcher, well, of course. And my shadow was really screwing these up. Operational 54 to 63. And it looks like we got some big rocket engine here. Was it like the Saturn? Who was it? The Saturn had like 5 of these, remember?
Yes.
It gets hard to remember all the different ones. What is this?
F1.
5 of these engines. Hey, yeah, 5 of them. 5 of these engines were used to power the first Saturn V rocket, which carried astronauts to the moon. Yeah, because we saw this in, I think, the Stafford Air and Space Museum.
Yes.
And that's when I had to turn the camera off and says, I gotta learn some more about rockets. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where we saw it.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. So why don't you go over there to that dish over there. And I'm going to look at this one. 2 people are needed, 1 at each disc. The speaker should face the disc and speak softly to the ring. Oh, to the ring. The listener should place their ear near the other ring. Okay, well, she's almost there. You're going to whisper through that ring. Yeah, so squat down and whisper through that ring. I'm going to go over here and listen. Wow. Hello to you.
This is from outer space.
Aliens. Oh shit, let's go.
Okay.
That's pretty crazy when you look at you just whispering and it's traveling that far. It's kind of cool. Okay, got a couple more missiles here. We got an Aero B-150. I have no idea, never heard of it. 2-stage rocket. Yeah. Okay. That looks like something that old Goddard launched out of his backyard. Remember the ones that are in the museum?
Yeah.
Here we have
that were in the museum.
Yeah, here's a Lance missile. Mobile field artillery tactical surface to surface. Okay. Do. Woo. All right.
And a drone.
What? Oh yeah, we didn't get this. Yeah, no, we didn't do this guy yet. Nope. XQ-4A drone. January 56. Alamo Air Force Base. Dropped from a mother plane. Huh. That's pretty cool. Alright, oh, there's that. Tornado! Everybody had to have their sucky phase of swing wing planes. Unfortunately, we're still stuck with one today. We still got that damn B-1 bomber crap. Well, we learned from the F-111, but everybody had to try it. The Russians had to try it. The Germans had to try it. Everybody had to try it to find out it's a piece of shit and they don't work right. Overexpensive, heavy, no maneuverability. Oh, and we also got a space capsule up here. Let's see what we got. Would that be what do we get? A refurbishment. Oh, it's just the team members who refurbished it. Oh, here's the plaque over here. Okay. Apollo Command Module boilerplate. A boilerplate is a metal mock-up of the same external height, weight, and size, blah, blah. That's what they test it with. How to recover it from the ocean once it comes back down from space. That's how the Navy and stuff practice, you know, getting it safely out of the ocean. Oh, here's a cockpit of a F-117 Stealth. A little dusty in there. Store engine with cradle transporter. And what did that engine come off of? The Thor rocket. Okay, I heard of the Thor rocket. The first production model of the Thor. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're going to go inside and see what they got going on in there. And if it's anything good, well, it better be good. We drove here. We'll get back with you as soon as we get in. Okay, well, we just got our tickets. And they were, well, they're $8 a piece because we're New Mexico residents, or $7. Or if you're older, what was the other one?
Military.
Military, $7. So $14. Anyway, they got a couple elevators here. And they said take it up to the 5th floor and you work your way down. So I guess we'll, oh, that's cool. Hey, that looks like the space shuttle, the payload specialist controllers, remember?
Yes.
Up to the 5th floor. Here we go, New Mexico Museum of Space History. All right. Boy, it's warm in here. All right, I hope it just isn't a bunch
All the different
mission patches.
patches.
Hey, there's V2 right there, the German V2. Holloman Air Force Base. Colonel George V. Holloman. There's, yeah, the F-16's what they got now. The 117s were there when we moved here. Oh, and there's the German Tornadoes. And they're still running the drones. They have the, what is it, the Reaper and the Reaper and the Predator. But they fly out of there. Okay, well, here we're up on the 5th floor. And that's where we just were. The exhibits. Oh my gosh. What's wrong with this picture, dear? Why don't you figure it out? Go ahead. You're on camera. Figure it out.
Need to look the other way. It's me. What did you say?
Oh, that's got to stay in there.
It doesn't
That's the shit
it
that...
doesn't work anyway unless you put a coin in.
Yeah, that's the shit I put up with every day, guys. Over here, let's see if I can zoom in over here. That is a sled, rail sled. that they used to test, oh geez, what was it? Oh, well, obviously it's a piece of one, it's not the full length one, where they used to test the endurance of man, you know, the G's factor and stuff. All right, let's continue around and around, I guess. I got the sneezers. Space shuttle.
Here's a picture from where it shows the Trinity site.
Excuse me. Oh, there's Sputnik. Well, obviously not the real one. Apollo Lunar Sample Return Container. Huh. So does this thing just have a whole bunch of little pictures on the wall and going around the corner? Here we go, I guess. Okay, so there's Apollo. Gemini. See, I always get those confused. I always thought that was Mercury. That's a Gemini. Okay, Mercury is this guy. I always got those two backwards all the time. Mercury Redstone rocket. Okay. All right. What do we got here? Gargoyle. First guided missile. So I guess it looks like they just have a bunch of models and props and pictures, small little artifacty things.
Yeah. So far not all effectual.
No, I do like the garbage cans go. The little baby bombs. Or rockets. Oh, I'm gonna go this way. Okay, a mock-up. In the space station.
I'm sorry, I
You're
didn't.
supposed to be flying.
I know. No, I was just watching the graphics.
Yeah, well, okay.
I think she crashed. Flown astronaut clothing.
There's Chip's clothing.
Okay, I'll be there in just a sec. Oh, Astro Chips preparing for space. Okay. Huh. Okay, so this is all about Mr. Chimp. Here's Glenda, how they got names. Enos. There's Ham. After his primitive capsule. Oh, primate capsule. Ham was the first chimpanzee in space.
It's not a trainer.
It's not a trainer. It's a toy.
So he was the first one in space. I thought the Russians had the first one. I thought they did. Maybe they did the dog. I'm not sure. And there's Ham. There's his little flight suit. And here's this. Yeah, I already showed it. I'll show it again. Here's his space capsule. Look, he's got his little. Look at his little controllers. That's pretty cool. All right, yeah. It looks like we're just going down. Yeah. Oh boy, is it warm. Whew. We're just going down some more. Here's the view outside of the window here. I thought the way this was constructed, all the way, you know, the stairs outside, there'd be like a big rocket or something in the middle that you're actually going around and you're getting to see the different levels. Apparently not. Level 4. Rockets in history. Rocket pioneers. Well, then if you're going to talk about the pioneer, look at that. So a Dr. von Braun, right? Those are the Braun, so that means that you need to have, okay, we're still talking about him. Those are the Germans, right? But where did they base their stuff off of? So I'm looking to see where the hell's Goddard at? I don't know what that guy is. Oh, there it is. I think, oh, they got it marked off because it says they're under construction. But there it is. There's Goddard. Let's see if I can. Goddard makes it work. Recognized as the father of modern rocketry. Robert Goddard was responsible for the ideas of adding gyroscope-based guidance systems as two previously unguided rockets. It's hard to read from that far away, but yeah, you better have Goddard in here because if it wasn't for him, none of this stuff would be here. Did you see when you first walked in, it was all about the Germans, right?
Yes.
But so I was looking for where's the Goddard stuff because that's what the Germans based all their stuff off. It's around the corner because they're doing construction. Is that a Thor? Or one of them, first generation, I guess. Oh, look it, we're going down again. Wow, this is just interesting. Oh, there it is. That's a Nike Cajun. Okay. And what is it? Was it a rocket or a payload, or was it for...
Nike Cajun's two-stage solid propellant sounding rocket.
What was
Sounding
its
rockets
purpose?
are research vehicles
There
which
you-
carries instruments into upper atmosphere.
That was my question. Good, right? Okay. Interesting. The Cajun. Give me some gumbo. Oh, that's the one where I said I didn't know what it was. Here, read this guy.
It's an Aerobee 150 substandard between 1955 and 8500 of Aerobee's 150 research rockets carried instruments into the upper atmosphere.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see a plaque up there. That's when I said I don't know what it is. They got the plaque down here. Okay. Huh? Well, keep on moving. Keep on keeping on. So now do we go, what are we in here? So we're crowded sky, so now we're in satellites. Yep, satellites now. Hey, that looks like a big, what was it called? Jacks. Remember when you played jacks, you dropped the ball and picked up?
Yes.
That looks kind of like a big jacks.
Oh, this is kind of cool. This is how you look to your friends. This is how you look to a pit viper.
Oh yeah, because of thermal. Forward-looking infrared.
And that's how you look to a V.
The heat. Oh, and this is how, okay. So that's a pit viper sees me that way. This is the way I normally look. And they said this is how you look to a bee. I'm assuming, oh, black and white. Interesting. What's this guy carrying? Radio reflector.
Oh, looks like it's tinfoil.
Yeah, it looks like it opens up or something into like a, you know, a big, once it gets up there.
Yeah, like a balloon.
Or is it a balloon? Is that what it is right there? Or is it open like a big flat? Hey, this is a dead end. I thought this is the way we were going down. Hey, wait a minute, where did that focus go? He's not focusing. What happened?
Coming soon, GPS and you.
It's weird. Okay. So I guess,
No, I think it opens up to a great big balloon.
okay, I see that big ball there, yeah. Okay. So I guess we took a wrong turn and we gotta go here and hang a right. So this was just a little cul-de-sac area. So we go this way, yep. Down, down, down again.
Oh, there's lost, white sands missile range, then walk on the moon, space, not leap for mankind, spaceship lives.
Parking lot's starting to get some cars in it.
Go Navy,
Level 3. Level 3 is... It's like a bunch of space memorabilia. Oh yeah, look over here. Here's the different suits. Let's see, that's a Mercury, Gemini, Salyut 7, that's Russian. Go ahead.
on Cocoa Beach from I Dream of Jeeves.
Yeah, Cocoa Beach. Yeah, we were at Cocoa Beach. So you Mir warm flight suit, Skylab, Apollo. Just a flight suit. This looks like a, oh, portable life support system. Check that out. Life support, and we look at that. We got hose clamps. Oh my gosh. That's the pack you see. Oh, there's a picture. That they wear on their back when you want to walk on the moon. That's got all their stuff in it that they need.
Wow.
Oh, here you go. Jump in there and see if you can fly that thing. You're going to be a mission specialist, or oh no, you're actually going to land it. There you go. You're going to land the orbiter
Yeah, right.
or the lander.
I'd end up dropping it.
Dropping it? No, you mean you're going to crash it.
I'll crash it.
All right, check it out. Space Shuttle food system. Oh, look at the Pepsi. Oops, it's got a glare on there. See if I can get out the glare. Skylab food. Look at that food there. Gemini. Apollo 8. Corn chowder. Did you?
I landed it without crashing.
I don't believe you.
It doesn't allow you to crash.
Oh, I believe you. Apollo Service Propulsion System. That's the little dude there.
How can this food be sustainable to them up there?
I don't know.
I'm looking at this going, really?
I know, I just got done looking at it. Maybe if you ate 100 of those bags, I don't know. I think it goes around this way. Yep, going down. Got more suits. Oh, and here's a whole bunch of movie posters. Whoa, really? The Fifth Element, Star Wars, E.T. That's in a museum. Hey, I just heard the Jetsons. Movie posters in a museum. Okay, yeah.
The day the Earth stood still. Vision model.
Oh, and this is more, oh, so this must be TV, I mean, TV in space or space and TV, because look at, that's what this little area is all about.
All mankind.
Yeah, Galaxy Quest.
Spaceman.
Okay. Well, like, so they got a TV space section, Starship Troopers.
That would explain the deal with the
Right. Here's E.T.
Oh, look, E.T.
Phone home.
Two worlds collide.
Oh, going down again. Getting lower in the parking lot. So this should be what, 2?
Yes.
Level 2. Ooh. Okay. This is the kids section. Oh, look at, there's little space suits for the kids to try on. Wonder how often they wash those. Hopefully often. So this is kind of like the kids' playroom. Oh, you go in there and you fly your little jetpack.
Well, it gives kids an idea of what it's like.
To exit, please return to elevator. Huh? There's a Falcon. It's an air-to-air missile. So here's bathrooms. That's just bathrooms. That's kind of a weird. We're in a dead end area, I guess. We must have took a wrong turn.
You want to try flying at night?
Nah. Well, I guess what? We go to the elevators and go down. Well, that's going to wrap it up here at the Museum of Space History. And I will honestly say, if you just came here and you just looked at the stuff on the outside, you're probably good enough. But that's up to you. It was pretty cool to see Ham the chimp. So I guess you do go inside to see that stuff. So seeing Ham, the first chimpanzee in space, that's pretty cool. So we hope you liked that adventure. And until our next one, say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Yeah, that's all, folks.